Hi everyone, I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, they got a little dusting of snow there at the Yellowstone. I'll start out with some good news before I give you the bad news. There was a bit of humor on their webcams. Let me show you. It originally was from the Mount Washburn Southern View webcam, and this is what they had earlier. Let me show you. Hold on. Sitting on the railing. A snowman. I imagine it probably fell off by now, seeing how it's warmed up. But you see he's got a little top hat and a blue scarf. And it looks like there was fog in the valley there. That fog has burned off. Did he melt or did he jump off? I'll make a larger view of this image. That's its current view. I wonder if anyone looked down and took a picture of its remains. Yep, we all need a little humor. Global warming. I guess in Colorado they also got a bit of snow there last night. Now for the bad news. Now, according to USGS, there's been 26 earthquakes in the last week there in the Yellowstone National Park area. Many of these earthquakes are bringing up gases that are killing off the trees. One of my followers sent me a link to a website where I can get more recent images. Here we have between 2016 and 2017. And this is what it looks like now in 2017. Yeah, there was snow. But let's go back to 2016. And we'll zoom in a little bit. Yes, in my opinion, these earthquakes are bringing up gases that are killing off the forest. This here is an image using Google Earth of that same area where there's been at least 3 earthquakes in the last week, a 1.0, a 1.7, and a 1.3. And I'm going to show you this using this other program. This is an image on Google Earth, and it states at the bottom, let me pull it down, it's from 2015. Notice the lake. I'll bring it back up for you. And we'll go over to the other image. Okay, this is an image of that same area in 2016 and then 2017. Notice the dead areas. See where it used to be green? Even the grass is gone. Now this is October. And this would be November 2016. And we'll just zoom in. Now this program, Zoom Earth, when you zoom in, it's a little distorted. I don't get the clarity like I get on Google Earth. But here's that same location. 2015. And 2017. So 2017, I was looking around. Yeah, you can see a lot of dead and dying trees. You can tell by the coloring of the trees that are dying. Yeah, they kind of turn a rusty color. 2016. Look how green they were. 2017. And we'll go back to Google Earth. 2015. And let's go back. And we'll zoom out. So you get a bigger view of the area. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see with the snow on the ground. But this is throughout the park. So we'll go back to the location of these 3 earthquakes, so 1.3, 1.7, 1.0. I'll put in the coordinates. There it is. Okay, this is 2016. That's 2017. You can see there's trees laying on the ground here. They're easier to see with the snow. But you can see they're all bare now. Just no branches, no needles, Yeah, here they were dying in 2016. In a matter of 1 year, this is what happened. Notice over here the green grass, the green growth. Yep, gone. Alright, here's the location of an earthquake, a 0.2, which was on the 30th. This image here is from 2014 on Google Earth. This is what the same area looked like, and you can see they're stressed in 2016 and then 2017. 1 year later. This is July, it says, of 2017. 2016. And then going to Google Earth in 2014. I'll pull this out for you. 2016, 2017. Look at this. Look at the massive areas where the trees have died out. Yeah, you can tell by the coloring in certain locations. Some of them are stressed in 2016 and then 2017. An example down here. See the coloring? This is 2017. They're not burnt. They're stressed. They're dying. This is what they look like in 2016 and then 2017. You can see dead trees laying here on the ground. 2016, 2017. Yeah, they're pretty well gone. 2016, 2017. We'll go to Google Earth. 2014. Google Earth. 2017. And I'll pull it out so you can compare the locations. Notice the river or the stream. And I'll pull it out. There you go. Google Earth 2014 and 2017, 2016. These forests are dying. See the little triangle of trees there? I believe it's the gases that are coming up that are killing a majority of the trees. See the discoloration? This here is 2016. This here is 2017. Same location, a little bit farther. There was a magnitude 0.6. There's that triangle. 2017. 2016. Now I'll zoom in here. See the trees, how they're stressed, how they're dying? A year earlier, they were healthy. Yesterday, there was a 0.1 earthquake according to USGS. This is the location on Google Earth. This is what it looked like on Zoom Earth in 2016. And then 2017. You notice in 2016, many of the fallen trees are gone. Where'd they go? Let's bring this out a little bit. 2016, 2017. And Google Earth, I'll bring it out. Yeah, where'd all those dead trees go? Kind of reminds me of Tern Lake. The trees that carbonized over here in the thermal area of Tern Lake, actually, there was other areas that turned to charcoal. I want to go up over here. Okay, 2016 and 2019. This is what it looked like in 2015. Now, Fern Lake was formed by a hydrothermal explosion. They figured that occurred somewhere between 5,500 and 3,500 years ago. This is what that area looked like in 2016. And Google Earth, their image is 2015. Let's go to 2019. Looks like we got regrowth, but let me zoom in a little bit better. See the dead trees down here that were laying on the ground back then? Yeah, they're gone. Where'd they go? Did they burn up? This here is that new thermal hotspot that they reported to us. This is November of 2016. And this is June of 2019. And this is what Google Earth is showing as of 2015. Yeah, they still look a little brown. Still got some coloring to them. 2019. 2016. A year later, after this, I really can't zoom in much better because it gets a little blurry. 2019, 2016, 2015. Like I said, there's other areas off towards the west. Let me see if I can find it. Let's try this one here. Okay, 2015, 2016. I want to focus on this area to the left. All right, we'll zoom in. Where's all the trees? 2016, 2019, and we'll use Google Earth. Zoom in. This is 2015. There was some green areas still in that location in 2015. There's that pond. I'll go back to this one right there. (2019), 2016, 2019, 2015. Maybe I should go like this: 2015, 2016, and then 2019. Yesterday there was a magnitude 0.2 earthquake. This is supposedly near Hedgen Lake. There was also a 1.0. What's the date on that one? August of this year, the 18th it looks like. Okay, so this image is 2015. And we'll go to 2016, zoom Earth. And then 2017. 16. There's the trees. They're laying on the ground. 17. Yeah, not much left of them, is it? Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see this. And I'll bring this a little bit out so you can see it too. There's a creek there. There's the creek. Google Earth, 2015. Zoom Earth, 2016 and 2017. Look at the difference. Let's zoom in here. Where'd the trees go? Notice up over here. They're gone. They're gone. Oh, there's a few remaining. You can see the shadow here. That's 2017, 2016. In my opinion, what I believe is the gases coming up is killing these trees. This is an area where we've had multiple earthquakes. I got them all documented. Okay, we'll go back to Zoom Earth. We'll bring this out so you can see the same bodies of water. 2016, 2017. Google Earth. Okay, we got another area of earthquakes, which is over here. 2016 and 2017. We'll zoom in a little bit. So let's bring it out and look at some more earthquake-prone areas. I got this marked in a little orange triangle showing the tree die-off. And let's bring it out. Over here we got Mary Lake. Another thing I want to talk to you about and tell you real quick. Let's go down here to Yellowstone Lake. Let's take a look at West Thumb. This is 2016. This is 2017. Let's zoom in a little bit more. And this here is Google Earth. We'll zoom in. West Thumb is actually a caldera. It erupted somewhere between 162 to 150,000 years ago. They don't talk about that this is actually one of the more recent calderas inside the caldera of Yellowstone. Look it up on WikiLeaks. Okay, West Thumb was created approximately 162,000 years ago when a magma chamber bulged up under the surface of the earth and subsequently cracked it along a ring fracture zone. This in turn released the enclosed magma as lava and caused the surface above the erupted magma chamber to collapse. Water later filled the collapsed area of the caldera, forming the extension of the Yellowstone Lake. Now, I've documented where there's been recent lava flows along the Snake River Plateau, one being the craters of the moon about 2,000 years ago, and that's legend that's been passed down to from Native Americans. Hell's Half Acre, that erupted about 12,000 years ago. Now, in this paper here that I found, they said the most recent lava flow that occurred in the park was about 70,000 years ago. Smaller steam explosions occurred as well. An explosion about 13,800 years ago left a 5-kilometer wide, 3.1 mile diameter crater at Mary's Bay at the edge of Yellowstone Lake. And that would be over here. Let's bring this out. Right there. Oh, but then there's been other hydrothermal explosions. Let me see if I can find it. Indian Pond. That was created by a hydrothermal explosion. And that's not far from Mary Bay. You can kind of see the little circles of different eruptions that have occurred over here. Another thing that I thought was kind of cute, if you want some humor. Frank Island in 2016. Notice this little dock here? Here we got it in 2017. Just kind of floated away. And then there was another dock I found that floated away that they never bothered to recover. Going back to Google Earth, here it is in 2014. To the west of Frank Island, we got another little dock. And there it is floating away in 2017. Let's go back to Google Earth. Yeah, a lot of changes are going on there. Yeah, a lot less water. The foliage is dying off. And the earthquakes continue. Here we got Little West Thumb. I talked about all the activity that's going on there. This is just before I started my report. Here we have Little West Thumb, and then this one here is at the fishing bridge, Yellowstone Lake. Another earthquake. I believe that was the 2.9 earthquake they had there at 10 Sheep. You know, the same location where they had that giant crack, 10 football fields open up in the ground that geologists said was probably from water dissipating. Look at this stuff. Yeah, everything is A-okay. Nothing to see. Yep. Anyways, that's all I have for you right now. If you have any thoughts or comments or questions, please put it down below. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the link to Zoom Earth. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.